The stock of the day is brought to you by IG, Australia's #1 CFD provider. With over 17,000 markets and extended trading hours, turn US earnings season volatility into opportunity. Get started at IG.com.
Our stock of the day is ALS, ticker code ALQ. It is the testing and inspection company in food, pharmaceutical, but particularly in mining and mineral exploration in terms of that commodity certification. Now, it isn't a trading hold pending a $350 million institutional placement. It comes as it posted a 16% increase in full year revenue to $3 billion. Underlying net profit falling slightly to $312 million. It'll pay a final dividend of 19.7 cents a share, taking the total dividend to 38.6 cents, franked at 30%. The group also announcing it will move its headquarters from the US to Europe, where close to 40% of its workforce is based. However, it says there's a low risk of any material impact on its business caused by the Trump administration's tariff policies. So let's get some analysis of ALS. Mark, we'll begin with you. What do you think?
It's a company that's been around since the 1800s. This is a long history. I think it was called Campbell's was it before?
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah.
Something like that. And they changed their name many years ago. I used to be a shareholder in this a long time ago. It's had very mediocre performance in the past and very erratic. So if I look at their, over the last 5 or 10 years, it really has been quite unreliable. So we lost interest in it a long time ago, and haven't looked at it since. So we sort of wrote it off as being too hard. Even things like what you just said there, where moving the head office to Europe. I mean, like, why would you? I don't know why. And I'd love to hear what the rationale for that is. But can you imagine what that will cost? To do that, it probably means they're delisting in the US, or are they moving their
but I mean, I guess they're saying the majority of their workforce is based in Europe.
Didn't they say 40%?
Yeah.
Well, how much is in the US?
Well, I'm assuming not 60%.
Okay. Anyway, I don't have a fresh opinion on it, but we've had bad experiences with it in the past, and it's just been way too inconsistent to be considered for investment.
All right, and you're right. Actually, it was Campbell Brothers back. I think it changed its name in 2012.
Yeah.
Okay, Francesco, you seeing any positives then?
Look, I like the business. I think they're very good at what they do, particularly in the commodity space with assay sampling. They are using I forget the name of the company, C79's new technology for X-ray samples. So they're moving in the right direction there. Not sure a lot about their life sciences. Obviously, it's testing food and crops and things like that to make sure they're consumable for humans. But look, I think there's a mixed sort of rating around the analysts in the marketplace. I think the share price is at a point where I'd be looking to either unload or just hold from here. I'm not. Again, I think it's a good business, but at these prices, I think it's probably a little exy. Question about raising $350 million. Are they moving offshore?
And that's dilution.
Is it? Yeah, it'll be dilutive. Or is it an acquisition? And then I'd have to have a look and see what they're acquiring. And is it accretive? And yeah, exactly. A little bit too hard at this stage. But again, a good business, but at this price, hold or lighten.
That is the view then on ALS, our stock of the day.
The stock of the day was brought to you by IG. Turn volatility into opportunity this US earnings season with extended trading hours on over 110 key US shares. Get started at IG.com.